Oh shit, my bad, bros. My bad. Yo, what up? What up, Dan Astro and Weaselbox? Get my camera adjusted here. You like the tunes, man? Cool. Yeah, that was they were well regarded on the last stream. Yeah, they're good vibes. So we got the new telescope. I mean, the rebuilt, the V2 DBS114 out on the balcony tonight. Finally got it completed. Everything. I got to get ensured that. Sorry, I was distracted by a text message. Yo, what up, Weaselbox? Yes. I got just in the nick of time. I got home and raced to put things together, and while there was still daylight, so I could ensure that it would focus during the day. It's always very important to do. Much more difficult to troubleshoot that at night when all you have is stars to focus on. So that's good. Should be good. The thing I'm looking at right now is where do I get drivers for the Gemini electronic autofocuser. Cool, dude. Yeah. I at my own fault, I was missing the streams. I wasn't streaming for quite a long time, and we've been back at it semi-regularly now. So it's been fun. It's good. So, yeah. So I have the Gemini electronic autofocuser that you get on AliExpress, which is a good price, 50, 60. It's like $80 shipped to the U.S. But I can't. I'm trying to find out where do I get the drivers? And did my chat not send on the stream? I saw your chat that says hello, Dan Astro. Welcome. Yeah. Well, it was actually Windows updates was the thing, but so I, Googling reached, brought me to this video, and this guy just links to a Google Drive folder with a driver executable download. I mean, that's pretty sketch. Who the fuck is this? Gemini Astro. Hey, what's up, Autopilot 190? Welcome. So, if anybody has any info on, I don't know if these even have an official an actual website. So yeah, okay, here's just somebody's post on a forum. From the vendors link, they have been checked. Yeah, so people are just linking to download these drivers on a forum or something. I'm no, that's not a good. Let me check the packaging that I didn't really even look at any documentation, so I don't know if there is any. Hang on. Okay, so there's just a sticker on the box that says scan for ASCOM driver, Google driver. So maybe that Google Drive is like the official link. So yeah, I don't know if do I need the ASCOM driver? I guess. But they put tape over the QR code, so like, fuck. Ah! There's stuff falling out of there. Hey, what's up, Shiz123123? What's new with the V2114? What's new? So we have a new. Where did my picture of it go? It changed the front spider to a 4-vane spider instead of the 3-vane. I changed it has a new, I think probably the biggest difference is a new focuser. I designed a new 3D printable focuser, and the camera is in there mounted up right now, and I'm trying to use, oh, that's great. I don't think this is gonna scan. Well, you know what, we might just I think we're just gonna YOLO it and trust this Google Drive link here. But now I gotta get it over on, I don't think, can I Control C and Control V? By the way, thanks for the first time chatter, Shiz. Welcome to the stream. You can Control Z, Control V. Okay, ASCOM driver, Gemini, Astro, Focuser driver .exe. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Let's just download some random exe from some random Google Drive. I mean, it's not gonna, this is my, it would be really bad if I blew up my mini PC computer, but run anyway. I accept. So I'm gonna have to like go, you know, outside back and forth and stuff to check on and look at like the backlash and stuff. So we're gonna have to fiddle with the focuser, with the focus motor. Oh, hey Dan. Yeah, your message. Okay, it didn't show up in my weird. So I have like a merged chat box that it like merges the chats from Twitch and YouTube, and that chat message did get missed. So, and then I didn't see your other one. Sorry. What's up with the rings on the dew shield? And it didn't show on the stream. I don't know what you mean by rings on the dew shield. Okay, so, oh, there's a plugin update. Let's make sure and not install that. 3-point polar alignment. They've been updating this thing regularly. We're gonna not install that. What we're gonna do is go to, let me see, I'm in Nina now. Telescope is set up. And let me bring this guy. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna change my profile. So I have a profile for the DBS114. I'm just going to switch, hit load profile. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I do that so I don't mess up my profile for the 150. And oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, this sort of ringing pattern on the dew shield. Was that what you're talking about? These horizontal bands. My prints seem to have my bigger prints seem to have a vertical, a Z layer stacking artifacting like that. Yeah, so the angle of the light there makes that look exaggeratedly bad. It's an artifact from the printer. It must be due to something with the Z belt. My printer has 4 belts for the Z-axis, so probably like one of those belts is a little bit less tight than the others or something like that. I think that's a common thing. I just haven't bothered to worry about it. So yeah, it's just a print artifact. What's up, Splashy? He's back. So we got the new telescope out, the new upgraded, new version of the telescope. How'd your session go last night, Splashy? I know you said you were imaging Andromeda. Oh, interesting. So, what are you using to control the mini PC from your main PC? I'm using Windows Remote Desktop. Okay, so let's see. Filter wheel. Looks like I have to, yeah, set all my gear up here. Okay, focuser is Gemini Astrofocuser. Look, there it is. Good. Okay, rotator, manual rotator, right? Mount, on-step telescope, guider, PhD 2. Switch, don't have a switch. Flat panel, no flat panel. Weather dome. Okay, so we should be able to connect to all devices. You only got 24 pictures of Orion. Oh, school. Oh, damn, school. You need to get your Nina PC set up so you can automate that and let it run all night. But how'd they turn out? Did you get good data? Get round stars? You get, Orion's so bright, you should be able to see the nebula very well in each subframe, sub-exposure. SCOM driver, COM port is null. Okay. Unable to connect to Gemini Astrofocuser. Reason COM port is null. Let's see. It's definitely plugged in. It's definitely got power. It beeps and stuff. So do I need to like do some we're gonna be focuser setup. Oh, focuser device. Oh, I have to change this? Oh. Okay. Must check the driver. You must check the driver configuration before first time use. Please click the properties button. Okay. Properties. COM port 3. Okay. Yeah, check the device manager. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And see what COM port that is plugged into. See if I can figure that out. Oh, you'll definitely need tracking, Splashy. Hey, what's up, NMHC 1978? Ports com. What's changed? Give me a second. I'll kind of troubleshooting. We have mainly a new focuser and a new spider, secondary spider. Also have a different chroma corrector, so it's kind of a lot different. Let's see. USB controllers. Astro imaging equipment. Okay, there's the QHY cameras. Yeah. I don't know if it would show up under here. Yes, the batter MPCC is in there, so we're looking forward to seeing how that works out, right? Yeah, so I don't know which. Well, there's only COM 3 and COM 4, so I guess we'll try 3 and hit OK on that, and then I don't know what you mean by Nina wireless connectivity. Nina's an application. I'm connected to the computer that it's running on wirelessly. Focuser. Okay, let's try. COM port is null. Okay. Oh, connect focuser? Error. Okay, access denied. Okay, so maybe it needs to be on COM. Focuser setup. Choose COM 4. Connect focuser. Aha! I think it connected. Oh, I can move it manually here too. Okay. Move in, move out. Oh, I might want to do that. Oh. Okay, we might use this to experiment. COM port is not. What are you talking about? COM port is null. I'm connected. Maybe I need to rescan. COM port is null. Mother asser? Yeah. Yeah, so Nina's running on a mini PC that's on my telescope mount, Splashy, and then I connect to that remotely over Wi-Fi. Hello, kitty cat. Hey, meow meow. Cat's meowing. I have seen that automatic polar align tool. That looks pretty, it could be pretty cool. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, it brings up the, oh, interesting. Oh, COM 4. Okay, yeah, good call, Dan. Did that? Oh. COM 4 is denied. Actually, okay, wait, I think, disconnect. I think I need to disconnect. Oh, hello, cat. What's up, Rural Astro? Yeah, I think I needed to disconnect it from the ASCOM device hub. And then COM 4. There we go. Success. Thank you, guys. Oh, Mr. Cat. Hello, cat. Okay, well, we are connected. Let's get the cooler on. And the mount. Unpark the mount. And now we can, let's see. Hello, cat. Oh, my layout is different because I have a different profile. I need to, oh shit, gain of, I think 80. Oh, I gotta double check. I gotta check that setting. Okay. Camera settings. I need to get my my camera settings from my other profile. Yes, you can connect OnStep to Nina. Hello, kitty. But it'll connect to Nina via USB. USB device to the computer that Nina's running on. Camera, let's see. Yeah, default gain 210 is not right. And offset, okay, so let's see. I think I need to, let me go back and park the mount. And I'm going to disconnect all devices. Hello, Mr. Kitty. I was gone last night and all day, so Mr. Cat's extra affectionate today. Yes, did you miss me? Did you miss me? Oh, that's a cat. Okay, so I need to switch back to my DBS114 profile momentarily, just so I can get my camera settings, because I don't remember those. On the Minicam 8, that would be a gain of 80. Oh, I sit on my lap. Oh, nice. Yes, that's yeah, that's right. The Nina, yeah, the app to control Nina. Yeah, that's something different. Okay, now switch profiles back because I found those. Load profile, equipment, and then filter wheel, Gemini, Astrofocuser, manual rotating onto telescope. Okay, connect all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the QHY Minicam 8, the gain setting of 80 is where, yeah. Yeah, so like different, the gain, that number, that figure for gain is not, it's based on the camera manufacturer's firmware, not necessarily the sensor, right? Oh, yeah, she's a good helper. She's good for moral support. Yes. Oh, good. Scratch a chinny. Yes, you scratch a chinny. Okay, camera connected. Oh, my filters names are... okay, I gotta go back to... All right, disconnect devices again. I gotta set up my filters again too. Equipment, filter wheel. So there's gonna be quite a bit of this kind of stuff, at least early on here, this setup stuff, and some troubleshooting. So this is the order of the filters, right? So, when I had the first iteration of the DBS114, I didn't have the QHY Minicam 8 camera, so all my device settings for that don't apply to this profile. So now I need to update those in this profile. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Turn the cooler on. Okay, so we need to go to options, equipment, and filter wheel. Yeah, okay, so filter wheel. Astronomy show, welcome. Good to see you. How are you this evening? I hope things are well for you. I think you're down in Florida, right? Hopefully you have clear skies down there. We've got a new version of the first 3D printed telescope I built. I've updated it to a new version. It's got some new features, and working on setting up and configuring Nina, which is, a little bit of a thing, but not too bad. Yeah. Happy New Year to you as well. There is there's a Batnoff mask generator web app out there somewhere. And so that's the best way to do a Batnoff mask, because the ideal Batnoff mask will depend on the size of the telescope, right? So my filters are LR, G, B, and then we go S2, HA, and we go O3. Okay, so there's my filters. Okay, so that's there. And the camera is cooling. And mount is connected and unparked. And imaging tab. I need to see my my filter wheel controls. There we go. Change to the luminance filter. And I'll take a 2-second shot. And I should see round light circles. Nope, I see really bright. Oh, because the gain is at 210, so that needs to be 80. And yeah, I forgot to set the camera default gain to 80 and the offset 50 is fine. Okay, so let's try that again. There we go. Wow, look at that. Nice round circles. So that means that I'm not in focus. Didn't expect to be perfectly in focus, but that's first light right there. Look at that. There's light coming through this telescope. Okay, so now we need to get it in focus, and I kind of want to go out there and observe the autofocuser, but I also don't want to go out there. So, but collimated, yes. I think the collimation is good. It looks pretty good. And the circles look pretty, the light fall off looks pretty close to good, and I don't think so. I don't think you can count on that, Dan, because remember the secondary mirror is not, especially in this telescope, the secondary mirror is not centered. So this shouldn't look perfectly concentric, I don't think, in a Newtonian. I've seen conflicting bits of information on that. Okay, let's just try. We're gonna just try moving the focuser 50 steps, and then just take another shot. Didn't look like it made much difference. Let's try 200 steps. This is my 114 millimeter imaging Newtonian, so tiny. It's like 4.5 inches. Okay, so we need to do like a lot of steps. That shrunk it a bit. Let's go to 7,000. And settling. Why is my camera not cooling? Oh, I don't like that. Let me just turn the cooler off for a second. Okay, yeah, we need to move like a lot. Let's go to 9,000. No, Splashy, this is the QHY Minicam 8. Here we go. Now we're starting to see round stars. Getting closer. Let's go to 10,000. Yes. Yes, in order for the Nina autofocus routine to work, you need to have it pretty close. If I started from this point, it would probably work, but it wouldn't be ideal. I usually try to get it a little bit closer. That's still not quite there. Wow. But I need to set up, I need to get the focuser configured too, so. Ooh, we went past it. Oh, that's interesting looking. Oh, bad seeing. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That is crazy. I'm going the other way, and then I'll go to 1040, Dan. Yeah. I'm gonna try 9500. So we're looking to get small dots here. There we go, and I see diffraction spikes. That's close to focus right there. HFR 2.68. So yeah, that's gonna be close to focus. Okay, so yeah, it was 50-50 one way or the other, right? Okay, now to configure the autofocuser, you need to know like how many steps get you like a little bit out of, like, you're looking at the HFR size and how many steps. So let's go. Let's try 250 steps, so that would be 9750. And I'm at HFR 2.68 right now. So I'm gonna shoot another shot and see. Okay, that was HFR 2.96. So that was maybe not enough. So let's do, and then if I go back to 500, now it's going to be not the exact same because of backlash. Yeah, so now I actually probably need to go like 9400. Oh, that was worse, actually. Okay, so let's do options, autofocus. And autofocus step size. So I'm going to set it to 250. Default exposure time, we'll do 3 seconds, so I've been doing before. We do need to disable guiding during autofocus. Focus settle time, 2 seconds, sure. And I'll leave the backlash set at 50 for now. And we'll just run the autofocus routine. See what it does. So we'll look at the shape of the graph and then we'll fiddle with the settings a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfect tonight. Getting your autofocus routine tuned is it's important, and it's kind of it's a little bit of a tricky thing to get the autofocus working good, but it's important getting it work optimally too, so that it's not taking a really long time to focus, because if it's autofocusing several times during the night and it takes several minutes, then you're losing a lot of imaging time. So we want to get good autofocus curves. So far this is looking pretty darn good. One little outlier value here. If you're new to this, I recommend Patriot ASSTRO on YouTube. He's got some tutorials. A little bit funky, but that actually, yeah, I mean, that'll work. And that's definitely got me in focus. HFR 2.58, no, I mean, not great. That could be the seeing. I mean, it could just be, yeah, just how the night is. Look like a little bit funky. aberrations out on the side. Oh, that's right. We were using a different coma corrector too. Yeah. I did design my harmonic drive astronomy show. I have a exclamation point YouTube. I have a couple videos about that on my YouTube channel. I designed it myself and I rebuilt it like 7 or 8 times and upgraded it and modified it, and it's got to the point to where it's working like really good now. So why is my camera cooler is not working correctly? Let me just try to... I might need to restart here. I'm gonna try warming the camera, and then I've seen it do this before where like I need to like warm the camera before I start cooling. Let's do polar alignment. I think we're ready for polar alignment. What's up, Shoe Bear? Min duration might be screwing you. Yeah, I never really understood what that setting means. But yeah, I think something like that. Mr. Cat, I'm gonna have to get up in a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Pretty excited to get the new scope out, and really just I'm most excited to see how well this focuser can work, because that was kind of the one thing with the previous design. As if my first go at trying to make a focuser didn't work very well. Yeah, I think we've got some aberration in the corners on these stars, and so that could be the coma corrector. We'll know more when we get some, you know, some proper guided longer exposures, you know. Okay, so we want polar alignment. And we'll run this. Okay, Mr. Cat, I'm sorry I have to get up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the kitty's so comfy. Oh. You can find my lap in a minute. I don't have any videos yet because I am still working on the V2. We've been actively discussing the development and progress in that in the Discord. Link, you're on YouTube, the link at the top to that. Okay, I gotta step outside. I gotta like run back and forth. Let me get the, well, you can watch the number go down.
Wow, it's very nice.
Oh, wow, it's very nice. 18 degrees. 18. That'll do. 7 seconds of error? That will do. Why don't you just watch the stream on your phone and make adjustments like that? Or can you see the adjustments of... It's kind of weird. Like, I literally am like stepping out on the balcony and making an adjustment and then just like peeking my head in and looking at the computer screen. I used to take my tablet out there with me, but then I have to like disconnect it from here and then reconnect it there. It's kind of a thing, so. Stars look good. Stars look round. We are polar aligned. How's it going with the camera here? Camera showing... Yeah, temperature, it's reading weird on the sensor temperature, so let's just hit the cooler again and see if it looks like it's gonna actually work this time. Sensor temperature right now is showing minus 3.5 C, cooler power 20%. It usually cools like in a minute. Like it should cool really quickly, and it's not. Not cooling. I think what that need to really do is just like power off and restart. Ooh, okay, so this is kind of an issue. Off-axis guider is showing really weird. Crap, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Min duration being 30 means it will cool to the target temp over 30 minutes. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, cooler power, 87%. There we go. Oh, you know what? I probably had this setting. I probably adjusted this because I'm in a different profile. And I didn't have this camera in this profile, so it probably inherited this setting, or this was like a default setting or something. So thank you. That seemed to it's still acting really weird though. I always set it to minus 10. I don't know if there's any benefit to being much lower than that. Oh wow, frost. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it does seem like it's having a hard time. Like it got to that temperature and now it's bouncing around. That's weird. The most important thing, Dan, is not necessarily the lowest temperature. It's the that it's a consistent temperature. Yeah, this is acting strangely. It should just kind of go to 10 and stay there. It's bouncing around at like minus 4, 5. Okay, maybe it's getting it here. Just needs some PID tuning. Yeah, and the graph is blocked by the chat, so I mean you can still kind of see it under there, right? I mean it's trending down. I have seen it act weird with the cooler before a few, maybe one or two times, and I was just like restarted, powered everything off, and restarted, and it was fine. But it looks like maybe it's kind of figuring it out here. Yeah, show him minus 10 now. Yeah. Okay. It converged. Okay. Shoot. Well, I think was I forgetting something? But I think we could just pick a target. Oh, now it just bounced off again. That is really weird. Yeah, it should stay locked. All right, I'm going to. I don't like what this camera's doing, so I'm going to park the telescope. Oh, the off-axis guider. Yeah, that's gonna be crap. Oh, yes. Ow, that is gonna be. Ow, crap. Yeah, that'll be kind of a showstopper then, doesn't it? Yeah, because the stars at the edge of the frame need to be... maybe they don't need to be that round. I mean, PhD is tracking them. They're very oddly shaped. I guess we'll give it a try. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. No, this was a model of the James Webb Space Telescope that our friend Jeff Jorgensen Racing made for me. Misadventures in Astro, what's up, brother? Okay, camera cooler is not working right, so I'm going to park the telescope and I'm gonna just power cycle everything. Yeah, PhD is pretty amazing at. It just needs to be able to like track the nucleus of something, and so you know it was tracking what I clicked on there. So, and in in my other telescope with the other coma corrector, it's not very the stars aren't very round either, and it guides really great. Okay, so I'm going to restart this computer. Or actually, I'm going to power it off. And I got a polar line, so that's good. And so yeah, I'm just going to shut it down. Here's this telescope, by the way. Misadventures in Astro. Okay, I'm gonna restart this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go for a piss break while I'm up too.
Wow, it's very nice.
Anyone know any DIY autofocusers? There's not very many DIY autofocusers out there that I am aware of. And if there are, you're not, well, you might be able to build one cheaper than this, but I mean, this was like 80 bucks shipped. So, maybe you could build one cheaper than that. Not much cheaper. So if you're trying to, I mean, if you want a cool project, then, you know, I mean, most of the stuff I build is not cheaper than what's commercially available, but, yeah. Sorry about that, boys. I was looking for, and I found my mounting rings for my guide scope. If we do need to change to the guide scope, I can do that. Which will suck, but yeah. Is there a Nina Discord? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, if you have a bunch of motors, yeah. Hey, what's up, Onyeka? No, I don't know about a Nina Discord. Let's see. So, did it load my 114 profile? It did, okay. Reconnect all devices. What's the guide scope specs? This is a 8x50 finder scope that I converted. This is what we were talking about, Dan. Converted to a guide scope. Okay, let's see. Everything seems to be connecting. Camera. See, its camera has been doing some weird things too, like just powering it on, it says the sensor temperature -6C, like I don't think it's reading the temperature correctly, or maybe it wasn't. Alright, I'm just gonna turn the cooler on, and it should just go to -10, like pretty straightforward here. Oh, the thread's in here, Misadventures? Yeah, I 3D printed an adapter ring. I don't remember, and I couldn't find the CAD for this part the other day. I was really frustrated about that. Cool. Yeah, very cool, Onyeka. Yeah, so, okay, this seems to be working fine now. Like, yeah, this looks exactly like how... So, yeah, just restart. Just unplug and replug. And the mount... Unpark the mount. Okay, so now what we have to do is see if we can guide with these really weird guide star shapes. So we're in focus. So this is what guide stars look like. So like this is like significant coma is what I'm pretty sure is what you're seeing there. Well, one thing I know for sure is we'll have to calibrate. Anytime the guide star shapes change, you gotta calibrate. So we will do the calibration assistant, which is super easy. Just hit slew. It slews to the right spot of the sky. Hit calibrate. Let it do its thing. Takes like 5 minutes. My nose is congested again. While that's slewing, let me find my nasal spray, which I think I'm out of. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you had a batter, Dan. Okay, we have slewed and we hit calibrate. What's the F ratio of the scope? You know what? It's like 3.5 or something like that, I think, because it's 450 millimeters divided by 114 millimeters. 3.9. Yeah. 3.95. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking a bit different, but. Basing on the way the calibration is tracking these guide stars, I have a feeling that it's gonna guide, you know, okay. Tough to collimate? I don't think so. I've kind of got it down. I've got a procedure down for collimating. My other scope that I've been my nightly driver telescope has been a 6-inch version, basically the same kind of thing, but 6-inch f4. And I don't really have problems with collimating. It's a kind of a matter of having the right tools, you know, like anything. And yeah, I think I get the collimation just fine. Oh, look at this. This guiding is great. 0.46 right off the bat. Yeah, oh, it's gonna guide just fine. Nice. All right. Don't need round stars for guiding. Okie dokie. All right, let's image the Orion Nebula, because I can get Orion to like 10. What's this calibration assistant tool? In PhD, you go to Tools, Calibration Assistant. You just hit slew, and it will slew the mount to the ideal point of the sky to calibrate, and then you hit calibrate, and it does it. Super easy. You don't want to. You want to calibrate only in the right position. You don't want to calibrate. I've seen people they think they want to do PhD guiding calibration like at every new target, and I think that's not the right way to do it. You have an f4 8-inch that's ridiculously hard to collimate. What kind of tools are you using for collimation? Astronomy show. Okay, let's do M42. And let's just slew and center it. I don't want to mess with the camera rotation. It's a little bit weird with the way the focuser is. So let's just see how this is, and then we'll see. What is it calibrating? I don't know. I think it looks like it. I mean, if you watch what it's doing when it's calibrating, it's like picking a guide star and it's letting it drift. So I guess it's just seeing the rate at which guide stars drift, so it knows what rate it needs to correct at, or something like that.
Yes, science.
Yes, science. Yes, there's some way smarter people that could science that at you, but way better than I, because I don't really know. I just know that you do it and it works. I like to know how things work, but sometimes I just want them to work. When it comes to software and stuff, I want it to just work. You tried a laser collimator. Yeah. Yeah, Cheshire, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. What? Hold on. Why am I not? Why do I have a completely white image? That's weird. Whoa. That was weird. Well, I don't know why that happened. I'll share my collimation technique with you once we finish troubleshooting this. I don't know why I took a picture. Why the image was all white. That was weird. What the heck? That was a 5-second exposure. Yeah, what is going on here with my my framing? No, this is the framing guide here, the framing wizard. But something weird with, because I mean I'm getting exposures just fine. So I have a setting in my plate solving or something. Plate solver, ASTAP, yeah, exposure time. I don't need 5 seconds. I can reduce that. Oh, there we go. That's why. So you have to set the settings are different here. Weird. Oh, rotation tolerance. I want to change that too. Okay, now it should work. Slew and center. Yeah, that's this is the framing offline sky map in the framing tool. Warning: inexact pixel scale. Oh, yes. Yeah, inexact pixel. You're right. So, so I'm pretty sure in my equipment and no, where is that? I guess that's options, equipment. Yes, telescope. Yes, focal length needs to be 450 and focal ratio 3.95. I had the slightly different focal length and focal ratio from my settings with the Sharpstar. Sharpstar, what do you call it? Coma corrector, Sharpstar coma corrector. Okay, let's slew and center again. And make sure that it can plate solve and be happy. Solve, good, it's happy. We have a shot of Orion. Look at that. Looking at the star shapes. I think those look pretty good. I'm gonna tweak this framing a little bit. I can say determine rotation from camera. That's a cool thing. Yeah, that was 3-second exposure. Oh, why is ASSTRO having a hard time solving that? That's weird. Why did it just fail? Yeah, I'll do Orion because it's bright, it's easy, and there's a lot of really bright stars in the field too. And bright stars are really the test of the optics, right? That's what we want to. That's what we want to really kind of see. But I can only do it until like I think about 10 o'clock, and then I lose it behind the tree for an hour. Yeah, that's the power of the mono camera, right? Oh, that was actually 5 seconds. I'm sorry. I'll do 3 seconds. Ooh, interesting. That had got a little bounce in the mount there or something during that exposure. There we go. Yeah, so there's sort of some secondary diffraction going on here that's kind of not pleasant. But okay, back to framing. And I do want to tweak this framing a bit. I want to move that down. Jorgensen, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man? You getting over that? You getting over that cold? You getting over that sick? Did you eat a gallon of chicken noodle soup and now you're all better? We got the new DBS114 out for the first light tonight, and I guess this is technically first light here, Orion Nebula. Stars around. Yeah, looking pretty good. I just had like vicarious sick pain. Yeah, astronomy show, dude. Everybody's had the cold, man. Everyone's had the cold thing. Okay, sequence. Yeah, we're gonna set up a sequence, and then I'm gonna talk about collimation. Add to sequence, basic sequencer target. We're just going to slew and center because I'm not gonna mess with camera rotation tonight. I'm gonna keep it a little bit simpler. One thing I learned is I need in my sequences to start with change filter to L, so it doesn't try to plate solve with O3 filter, and then it will have a hard time. So we will run autofocus and guide, and let's see, we're gonna shoot we'll do we're gonna do 5-minute exposures. Let's just go for it. 5-minute exposures. We're gonna do oxygen, and we're gonna shoot this HOO because I like that palette, and hydrogen, and we're gonna loop. I think this is gonna disappear behind a tree. I'm gonna set up to loop until 1:15 a.m. Yeah, 1:15. Scope cam. I don't have a good scope cam going on right now, unfortunately. We'll do their 4 exposures. And hit start. Yeah, I just had like a pretty minor cold. Like I just felt shitty. But not like, it wasn't like really bad. And it just like lingered. And I'm still dealing with some like nasal congestion and stuff, so yeah. Could you get a big old zoom on the core of Orion? Oh, speaking of that, I'll show you something cool, Dan. I'll show you what my other friend Dan put together. We kind of want to see how this autofocus routine goes here. We'll watch that. I have a lot of Dans in my life. We talked about this before on the stream, and now there's 2 telescope Dans, so I gotta Dude, it's the achiness that that I hate that gets me the most with being sick. Like just like your every muscle in your body just you know, you just I'm not gonna do it, you know? That's what yeah. Have you tested using HRD mode? I don't know what that is. And at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Hopefully you got some of that cannabis indica. It's not super happy about the autofocus run that it just did. The curve looks good. But I don't like seeing a red mark in there. So I'm gonna reset the sequence and start it again. HDR mode. So my understanding is HDR mode is automatically enabled when you hit that gain value. Or at least that's the way it is on some cameras. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, my understanding was, at least with one of the 585 cameras, maybe it was the Player One, where HDR mode automatically turns on when you hit the gain value of whatever that. It was 210 on the Uranus C Pro, so I don't know. Oh, vertigo when you're flipping in bed. Oh man. Ear infection. That sounds horrible. You guys ever get this when you're sick? I definitely, like, I've had it like maybe once or twice as an adult, but I had definitely experienced this as a child. They call it Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where like it feels like you're like laying down when you're sick, and it feels, maybe it's kind of similar to vertigo, where it feels like everything is just getting farther away from you, like retracting. It's like a real thing. It's called Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Okay, yeah, this is a good autofocus curve. Yeah, I think it was just mad about because I'm imaging Orion, which is kind of down. It's gonna be crappy seeing it's lower on the horizon, so. Only when you smoke the really good stuff? Yeah, it's a real thing. HFR 3.25. Huh. Well. You're flat like a tire, yeah. Riding in a car tire at 70 miles an hour. That's weird. Well, I don't know. Should I go with this? I mean, I think this is. Yeah, that sounds awful, dude. Oh, interesting. HDR mode working well in the Tube Tech. What's up, Star Traveler? Yeah, M42. Yeah, I don't know if I should let this go or not. What's up, old curmudgeon? Mr. Cat, you want my lap? Mr. Cat says hi. Well, we'll do one 5-minute exposure here and see what we get. The guiding doesn't look amazing, but it's serviceable. Yeah, man, good to be streaming again. I apologize for the long time spent away from it. We got a cat on the lap. Hello, Mr. Cat. Oh, we were talking about the you were talking about the zoom into the Orion Nebula. Yeah, this is Mr. Cat. This is my old kitty. She's a good cat.
What type of dog is this?
No, this is not a dog. Oh, we got new cat emojis. I don't know if you guys saw from the last stream. Our friend Maple Glades. Yeah, that sick video that Dan did of the Orion Nebula. Yeah, I'll whip that up in a minute. Yeah, I'm guiding at 0.5 right now. 0.5 arc second error. 0.48. PhD does not need round stars. Yeah, man, cool. Safe travels, old curmudgeon. 0.45 arc seconds right now. Oh no! Oh. Well, Mr. Cat is a sucker for pets and scratches, but only from me. She doesn't like anybody else. I'd say PhD is extremely tolerant of star shapes because these are not. These are like little pluses. These are not stars. Well, that's good to know. Because when I first got that off-axis guider, I fiddled a lot with it to like angles and focus and stuff to get the stars as round as possible. I like obsessed over that a bit. And this is like a worst case scenario here. And it's guiding as good as this mount guides. So star shapes don't matter. One thing I did find though, Misadventures Astro, is star shapes don't matter, but you just need to make sure and calibrate for your star shapes. So if I put this back on the other scope, I need to calibrate. Need to calibrate again. AI star shapes. Yeah, the stars is shaped like an A and an I. It's not. I think AI could generate better stars than that even. Okay, we're 15 seconds away from a 5-minute whole 3 exposure here. I might play with the autofocus a bit more because I'm not sure I'm quite in focus. Boom, there's 5 minutes. Oh, HFR 2.68, that's actually probably okay. You did some HA on bows last night, cool. Yeah, right on. Let's see, well... Yeah, the star shapes start to get elongated out towards the edge over here. Yeah, I think we'll just let it run. I think we'll roll with it. Pretty great to get 5-minute exposures. We can get a full screen of that too. NMHC, you printed the DBS114 V1. Okay, and PETCF, right on. but change it so you could use an f5 mirror. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I found an f5 mirror. Well, it was 500 millimeter focal length, which would probably be a little bit better actually for this tube, for this size. So I was thinking about doing that, but I wanted to just stick with the mirror I had for the V2. So sorry about your seeing, Star Traveler. Dude, go relax, Jeff. Hope you feel better, man. Even in the center, yeah. Well, in the center, yeah, they look. Yeah, they look brighter on one side than the other, and some of them it's more noticeable, right? Yeah. I was gonna, blame the seeing on that, and the diffraction spike doesn't look sharp at all either. It doesn't look out of focus, but it doesn't look sharp. Yeah, like butter scraped over too much bread. Oh, I could have, there definitely could be some tilt in there. I'm pretty confident. Ooh, here's some interesting guiding. Ooh, guiding got a little spicy there. I'm pretty confident in the collimation, but it's definitely possible that the camera's not quite sitting, is not sitting concentric in the draw tube. It could be tilted a bit. That's definitely a possibility, and that would cause. I don't know if it would cause the stars to look like that. It would cause some weird issues with stars shapes. So. You're out planet hunting, old curmudgeon? Okay, Dan, we'll check that. Yeah, to me, Dan, this just looks like it's not in focus. Oh my God. Oh, we're having a hard time here. Uh-oh. It just like stopped. That was weird. It just stopped guiding for a second. Pretty sure this exposure is going to be ruined. Yeah, this one got ruined. That was some weird. That might have been cable snag or something with the mount. Well, the mount just stopped guiding for. Just stopped tracking for a second there. But yeah, this. This to me, Dan, just looks like it's out of focus. Because you see a double diffraction spike. This is like the first clue of focus is when there's clearly two diffraction spikes here. So maybe it doesn't have the back focus set correctly, spacing on there or something, or it's just out of focus. Yeah, that would be pretty mean. Yeah, I was kind of looking for the mute button there for a second. Oh, right on, curmudgeon. Yeah, and I don't. So this spike, it's not doubled. It's not very sharp, but it's definitely not doubled, right? Like that's. I mean, it might not be quite perfectly focused, but yeah. Hey, have a good one, old curmudgeon. Thanks for stopping by. Safe travels. That's funny, dude. At least they were buying bits though, so he was like you're torturing him, but he's making money in that process, you know? Maybe it's not, I don't think it's worth it. I just saw that just now, Onyeka. Yeah, we were talking about DIY focus motors. I think I've seen this one. Yes, yeah, someone, you might have shared that, or somebody shared it in the Discord. Old crummy. Yeah, look at that. That'd be fun. Yeah, check out the I'll post the link in the chat. So there's a DIY focus motor right there. Might look into that a little bit more later. We're getting these random intermittent bursts of where the mount is just not responding, which could be like cable snag or something going on. I probably should go out there and check on it, because I did, you know, it is kind of a different setup, and I do kind of have some things that can, the camera itself can actually interfere with the mount. So yeah, it could be. That sounds really cool, Onyeka. Yeah, it's buzzing again. So yeah, the stars are, they're yeah, it just like kind of stops guiding. So yeah, let me stop this. And that sounds, I'm sorry, Mr. Cat, I have to get up again. I have to get up. Oh, you're such a nice cat. I gotta go check on this. I'll be right back. Orion is definitely behind the tree. That's what's happening. Orion until later in the evening. Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry on that. So we have to find another target until it emerges from behind the tree. And that won't be until about 10 o'clock. Yes, that will do it. Yeah. It's deceiving and interesting because when an object is partially obscured by the tree, you can still see it in the telescope. It's just dimmer, and yeah. So yeah, it's interesting stuff. What can I get here? Let's see. Landscape. Draw a polygon. Yes. So. We need something up over here. We got California Nebula, Sol Nebula, Heart's probably, something bright emission nebula kind of stuff. Ooh, we might get Flaming Star Nebula. It shows it. Yeah, I think we can get Flaming Star Nebula right now. Let's do that. I haven't done that one yet. IC405. Let's see. Hopefully we can do that without rotating the camera. IC405, Cadwell 31, Flaming Star Nebula. Set for framing assistant. Medusa Nebula. What's the Medusa Nebula? Oh, that's a later in the night target for me. I call that one the Naked Mole Rat Nebula. I've been imaging that one actually. Able 21. I've been imaging it with the 150, the 6-inch scope. Well, this is like it says 8 hours of data, not very good data, but yeah, it's a very interesting planetary nebula. Very unique. I call it the Naked Mole Rat Nebula because these wrinkles remind me of a naked mole rat. So yeah, no, that one's not till later. We'll stick with Flaming Star Nebula, I think, here. Not really amazing shot composition, but Nick, you guys know naked mole rats, right? Those are like nature's most unfortunate animal. I'm gonna just get my stream's gonna get banned for showing images like these. Look at this! Oh my god! Yeah, those are naked mole rats. Yeah, those things are scientifically interesting, but just unfortunate. Unfortunate. Nah, even a furless cat can be cute. A naked mole rat is just. I mean, I know what you mean, but Alright, we're gonna set up Flaming Star Nebula. Switch filter to L, slew in center. Do not autofocus after filter change. Oh, there's another setting too. Options. Autofocus. Use filter offsets on. Oh, I need to calculate my filter offsets. Oh, crap. That takes a long time. Ah. Of course. Crap. Calculating filter offsets takes a long time. I don't want to do that on stream. And I don't want to lose imaging time, so we're not going to do it tonight. So we do want to... I do need autofocus after filter change on my trigger. Or trigger, autofocus after filter change, yeah. Yeah, so we'll do smart exposure. So we'll set it to do 300 seconds on HA. And 300 seconds on O3. We'll just shoot HOO on this target. And we're gonna loop until time. We'll loop it until 2200 hours. So we'll get a couple hours on this. And then we'll shoot Orion Nebula. Hit start. I'm gonna do it. Hey dude, take care of yourself, Jeff. Anyeka has 3 projects. I have 3 projects I'm interested in and haven't even started on any. I know that feels. I know that feels. I should run a processing stream for the data, yeah. I don't know when. I don't know when I'll have an opportunity for that. Probably maybe like Monday, maybe Sunday night or Monday night. And then I can gather data over the next several nights, and then that way we can, I can have like a lot of good data. I need to shoot flat frames and stuff too, which I haven't done with this scope yet, so, or with the small, with this small version of the scope. With the new version of the small scope. Oh yes, high gain mode. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you for that info, Misadventures. I'm not on the player 1 anymore. I need you to do the research for me on the QHY. Okay. I still have my player 1 Uranus C Pro, which I intend to sell. So if anybody wants an excellent 585 color camera, I'll make you a great deal on one with filters and a filter drawer. Uranus C Pro. Hit me up in the DMs in the comments. What's up, Cheap Astro? Cool, man. What's changed on the 114? So we have I changed the spider to a traditional 4-vane style spider. I have the biggest change, though, is probably a new 3D printed focuser, mostly 3D printed focuser. So we're trying that out tonight, and it seems to be working okay. And I'm also using a different chroma corrector, which doesn't seem to be very good. We didn't expect it to be very good. It's the Batter MPCC. But I might have some issues with camera tilt going on too. I mean, so it definitely might not be the chroma corrector's fault. So, and I've got it mounted on here's a picture of it on the rig here. I'm using a Gemini EAF, the AliExpress Gemini autofocuser. instead of my 3D printed and autofocuser that I built, because I wanted to use one that you know is popular. Make sure that my open source project will support you know popular stuff. And this, I think this EAF works fine, works great. So you see the autofocuser is belt driven. So you have a belt drive there to a lead screw. And then the focus draw tube is supported by linear rails. So also have a fan on the back now. And we got weird going on here with the autofocus now. I could do that, yes. Yeah, no, don't take a picture if you're gonna be out of focus. Oh shoot. Crap. I really need filter offsets. I really don't want to wait to do it though. I need longer exposures. I have my autofocus exposure duration set to 2 seconds, but there's not enough stars with these short, with the shorter, with the narrowband filters. I usually run autofocus with the luminance filter and then use filter offsets. So I could run that. It takes a long time to run. Yeah, plus there's just not a lot of stars there. Yeah. Oh, cool, dude. You're working on a focuser too? Okay, yeah, I remember seeing something about that. About how they automatically, yeah, so it's like a 16-bit camera, but it's 12-bit or something. I don't know my bits. Wow, my guiding error right now says 0.29. I mean, that seems too good to be true. I don't know if I believe that, but 0.3, yeah, that is phenomenally good. Okay, I guess what I just need to do then is I either need to, yeah, I'm gonna just have to set this to 10 seconds for the exposure time. So now my autofocus runs are gonna take a really long time. So it's gonna take me a long time. I either run the filter offsets calculator or kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Or I change my autofocus exposure time to a really long time so I get more stars. Should probably just commit the time. I'll just run this one and see how long this takes. Maybe I'll just get 1 5-minute exposure of this flaming star nebula just to see how it is, and then I'll just commit to doing the autofocus offset routine. And I'll go take a shower while that's going on or something. Cool, man. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, just do it right, you know. I mean, I don't really need data tonight. Appreciate the like. Peace. I don't really need new data to process, you know, but I guess the really more important thing is to, you know, get the telescope working right? So get everything set up and tuned so that you can, you know, run these routines, and then they just work, and they work reliably and repeatably. Now I've got some kind of weird stuff going on. We just don't have enough stars in the field of view here, I think. Need to find a spot with lots of stars. I am Astronomy Show. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Do you have those ring models? Oh, you mean these mounting rings for the guide scope? I do have those. Yeah, the guys. I do have those. Yeah. Those I should be able to find. All right, let's just shoot one 300-second exposure, and I'll save it. What's up, One Solid Cube? How are you? Welcome. Yeah, ping me in the Discord and remind me. These are in the actually, I'm pretty sure if you go to printables for the my printables page for the DBS114, they're on there. Why don't we just look for that while we're waiting for this exposure to come in? Let's see. Yep, guide scope clamp. Yep. There's the link. Look at the files, and then guide scope clamp 50mm top and bottom. I got you. Guiding at 0.63 right now. Pretty good. I was going to bring up a full screen view of that Orion Nebula shot. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that does not look sharp or in focus. Oh, you know what? It's not in focus. It's not in focus because we didn't have those focus filter offsets, focus offsets settings. So yeah, this is not in focus. And now that yeah. So that's why. Okay. Yeah, you can tell. I can tell. You know, for looking at this sort of preview here, I can't really, even if I zoom in, I can't really tell. But when I look at it on, you know, on a full screen image, like right away I can just look at the nebulosity. I can just tell it's not in focus. Like I can just see, you know, despite the star shapes, like not in focus. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the clamps use M4. Is that a mound in the middle? Not sure what that means. There's a keyboard auto uncorrect or something. Guiding is looking great. 0.4. So I'll bring this. I'll get this image in, and then I'm gonna slew to a different part of the sky where I know there's lots of stars, and yeah, maybe double cluster over here, and then I'll do the filter offset routine. Oh, a muon. Yeah. As a particle. I was thinking that was like, yeah, you're probably talking about this right here. It looks like it, huh? Yeah, you'll see a bunch of aberrations like that. They always, they stack out in the stacking software. Yeah, muon. Yeah, I thought maybe that was like you were trying to type something else and you fat fingered it or it like auto uncorrected you or something. I'm like, because who's talking about? I don't really know about muon. I mean, I've heard of them. Yeah, he's talking about that right there. Yeah, could be. We're just out here doing particle physics on Dave's stream tonight. So I could speed up the filter offset calculator by just doing the narrowband filters for now. I'm not gonna shoot broadband filters in the light pollution anytime soon. So better aberrations, yeah. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Let's get the full screen view on that. Stars look a bit, yeah. We still get some pretty weird looking stars. I think I might have some sensor tilt. Let's see. This will. Whoops. This has a sensor tilt inspector. Yeah, it doesn't look very square, does it? According to this. That's not too surprising. The way the camera, yeah, there's kind of a lot of play in the. There's too much play in the way the chroma corrector sits in the focuser draw tube. So I need to work on that. And then the focuser itself could be mounted not very square to the. So I don't think it has a built-in way to adjust tilt on the camera itself, and if it did, I wouldn't want to mess with it. This is tilt that's going to be almost certainly coming from the focuser. Okay, what's the double cluster NGC 8844? It's a little bit far away from. Is there something better? I mean, there's the Pleiades. I want something a little bit more Zenith-like. I guess we'll go with that. C4 NGC 884. NGC 884. Oh, it's just a standalone. I'm just running this as a standalone application for Stellarium. Okay, so I'm picking a target that has a lot of stars. Double cluster. Looks like it's a pretty rich star field. I want to make sure there's a lot of bright stars in the area, so the autofocus routine will have a lot of stars to see. Because I do need it to work on 3-second exposures. Still slewing here. Oh, I forgot to change the filter too. Seems to be doing okay though. I have no idea what this loose speed is. It's decent. Okay, there's lots of stars in that field. So let me go options. I'm gonna change default auto exposure focus time 3 seconds. Pretty sure that's what I'm at on the other. Maybe I'm at 5 seconds. I'll do 5 seconds. And we'll do change the HA filter. Take a quick 5-second. Mount. Oh, not while it's connected. Do a quick 5-second exposure here. Number of stars 203. Okay, that should be good. So let's run. I'm just gonna do a quick autofocus run on the HA. On the HA filter. It's full of stars. Yes, indeed. I'm assuming that's the 2001 The Space Odyssey reference. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid it's full of stars. Yes. I don't really care for that movie. I mean, I know it's a classic and everything, but it's kind of just a little bit too obscure, you know? It's just a little bit too it's like it doesn't satisfy, it doesn't land, you know? You're like, where are you going with this? And then it's like, oh, okay. I mean, it's fun to like have people write essays and tell me about it, but Yeah, okay. All right, let's go back to the L filter. And wow, a lot more stars in the luminance filter. Okay, now we do filter offset calculator. And do 2 iterations. We don't need it for the dark filter. And so we'll do SH and O. And we can start. And so now it does two iterations of autofocus for each filter. So this takes a long time. This takes a while. And so I don't really. And it's getting a bit late-ish for me. I still gotta take a shower, and I got to clean stuff. I don't know. I gotta clean up after a cat. I should. I'm not as familiar. You know, I just know the HAL thing. You know, the. I'm sorry, Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna redo the offsets, and this takes a long time. So this is a good thing to do while I go take a shower and do chores. So I think I'll bounce off the stream. Thanks for being here, Astronomy Show. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'll post results, you know, when I have results in the Discord. So far, I'd say a pretty successful first night, first light night. I need to work on the focuser a little bit, which the first time you build something, it's never perfectly right. But I think it shows promise. I think it definitely. I mean, obviously it works because it's focusing, yeah, it's exciting to be able to play with this stuff again. Christmas tree cluster, right on. Yeah, cool. I need to get a good image of that. That's one I don't have I have crappy data on. Never was able to get a good image of that. So that's one I'll have to work on. So maybe I'll look to doing that. Yeah, I'll probably tweak this a little bit. Yeah, I need to work on the focuser, the draw tube, to try to get rid of that tilt, the sensor tilt. That's probably the trickiest part. Yeah. Not bad for a first night. I mean, and you know, this would make a nice image. You know, the star shape's not super great, but Blur Exterminator fixes that. So, you know, this would make a nice image. So, but I'm kind of about, like, you know, the priority should be making a good telescope, not making a good image. Like making a good telescope so you can make a good image. So, yeah. Kubrick is hard to watch. Yeah. Kubrick is like Kubrick movies are like the kind of movies that you make so people can write essays about your movies, you know, rather than being entertaining, fun movies to watch. And I mean, they still kind of. I mean, maybe they still are, but they're kind of too abstract. Is the word I was looking for. Dan, you love Kubrick, okay? I don't hate Kubrick. I don't know. It's just a bit too abstract. Like, I mean, I get the brilliance there, right? I get that it's I get that it's smart and it's, you know what I mean. But I I don't find it that pleasurable going into my eyeballs and my ear holes. But I enjoy watching YouTube video essays when people explain these movies that I don't get to me. And I go, oh, okay, that is neat. So... Okay, this is running through its thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'll end the stream. And probably there's somebody to raid. I think Nerduino is on. We raided him the other night. We might as well raid him again, huh? Yeah. Let's raid Nerduino. Oh, he's at a... Wait, is he not there? He's not at his desk currently. Stick around for the raid, guys. We're going to raid Nerduino. He's not sitting at his desk right now, so we'll give him a second. You don't want to drop a raid when the streamer's not there. Checking in with Kiddo. Ah, yes. Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Kubrick. That's probably the one that's most, like, straightforward as a movie, right? As Kubrick's, you know. What link are you looking for, Dan? Yes, I see that. Yeah, my autofocuses here are kind of interesting. Oh, just stick around, Dan. You're gonna get. I'm gonna send you over there right now. Thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you when I see you in 3 seconds. Bros rating. Peace.